Hey everybody, it's Yolanda. I was probably what you call bored, and I usually my art therapy is creating designs. So I just decided to hop on Photoshop for a moment and create these really cool orbs. They're really simple to make if you're familiar at all with Photoshop. And if you're not familiar with Photoshop, if you do have this application or this software, it's really something that's really simple to make. And I just find myself every now and then just creating random orbs, and they don't have any significance or anything. They're just cute, and I just, create them just for the fun of it. So I wanted to show you guys how to make them. This is one that I created. It was a flower I had taken a picture of. Obviously, the flower was yellow with some little white and greenery in there. The second was a picture of a beach or ocean water. I took and made an orb of that one. And then this one is one that was a picture I had taken of I would just say a plant. It wasn't even a flower. It was a plant. But I'm gonna actually utilize this particular image and create an orb so that you can get familiar with how to make those. And then when you have some free time, you can actually create the same thing. So what you do is you go into file, you click on File, Open, and you just find the image that you want to use. There are several here that I took some pictures of, but I'm going to use that same image, which is a green plant of some sort. The first thing that you'll do is actually crop that image. You always want to make sure that that image is cropped square, totally square. So in order to ensure that that is the case, you want to go up to the top there to select the ratio. There are always several different options to choose from, but you always want to do 1 by 1, which is square. And then once you've selected that, you want to enter, and it literally is a perfect square once that's selected. So what I do next is I go to my filters at the top, and then I will select distort. And you want to go over to your right where it says polar coordinates and select polar coordinates. There's two options. There's one for rectangular to polar, or the option for polar to rectangular. We're going to select polar to rectangular as the option, and then click OK. It looks really weird. It's perfectly okay. That's what it's supposed to look like. Once you've done that, then you want to go to Image, and you want to select Image Rotation. When you select that over to your right, there are several options, but the one that you want is Flip Canvas Vertical. You want to select that option, and all it does is it flips the image upward. It just changes the position of the image. It looks kind of corny or whatever right now, but that's what you do. And then the last part that you do is you want to go back to your filter. You want to select distort once again, and you want to also select polar to coordinates once again. Again, you have the same options, which is rectangular to polar, or or polar to rectangular. In this case, we want to do rectangular to polar. It looks really interesting from here, but once you click OK, you have your orb. These are really cute little designs. I don't know that you do much of anything with it. It just looks cute to me. So if you just kind of want to do some things or create something kind of, that doesn't take a lot of your time or anything to that matter, just create some orbs, and I just create them and save them. I post them up to my Instagram or my Pinterest, Facebook sometimes or whatever. Just little stuff that you have time to just sit down and create. Photoshop is a great vehicle to create lots of different things that you want to make. I utilize Photoshop for mock-ups when I'm doing a promotional item for clients, whether it's book design or even just creating like business cards or whatever. So Photoshop is really cool to utilize as a platform. So just again, if you have some time, which we all have plenty of time at this point right now, just take some time and utilize Photoshop. You can get it for free for starters. I think that when you first download it, you can get it for like 30 days for free, but just try it and just, find some ways to be creative. It gives you an opportunity to create some really neat designs that you can at some point learn to create on your own. So just thanks for chiming in. Had a little free time. Just wanted to just use an idea that I have every now and then to be creative. It's definitely art therapy for me. So hope you can do this. If you have any questions, you can just always replay, but just find some time to be creative. Spend some time digressing. Don't spend a lot of time stressing out. Since you're inside, just find the opportunity to be creative. All right. All right. Thank you. Have a good one.